Scary noises out here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my 2025 resolutions. When I was younger, it was a tradition for me every year to look back at the resolutions I made the year prior and see what I completed or not. But a couple years ago, I stopped doing that, so I also haven't really been writing New Year's resolutions, even though I've been wanting to. So this year I thought it would be the perfect chance to get myself back into the habit. My first resolution is to not buy clothes this year. That sounds like a really big plan. I just have way too many clothes and my body has been fluctuating, but it doesn't change as much as it used to when I was really getting into a shopping addiction. I'm giving myself permission to buy clothes if I am gifted a gift card, which I have gotten a couple gift cards already for the holidays, so it's okay for me to buy clothes in that case. But I'm gonna try and limit it to stuff that I don't have and can't mend or upcycle, which is another one of my resolutions, to mend and upcycle a lot of my old clothes. I've already gotten started on that one. I bought a sewing kit finally, and I've been fixing a lot of the torn clothes that my partner and I have. Some of the projects have been successful, some of them have not, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm learning and I'm having fun with it. I'll probably film some of the projects I'm working on and share them with you guys if they turn out successful. If not, you'll never hear about them again, as is tradition on this channel. My next resolution isn't super exciting. It's something I wanted to do for myself this year, and I did it a couple times, but I never made it a part of my routine or a habit, and that is to meditate daily. My stress levels have been nuts this year. This has been just a really stressful year. It's ending as probably the most stressful year ever, but that's okay. I am going into the new year trying to embrace gratitude and being thankful for what I do have and the people around me. And I think meditating is really going to help me with that stress. If you guys notice any gray hairs of mine, please don't tell me. I've been noticing them, especially in my bangs, and it's been really stressing me out even more, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure they're caused by stress. Neither of my parents had gray hair this early. I asked them, so it's got to be stress. I might start taking vitamins for that, but we'll see. I'm hoping meditation can help offset some of the gray growth that's been going on. The next thing I want is very similar. It is daily affirmations, and this is to help my self-confidence. I mentioned before that my body's been fluctuating a lot. This year is no exception. I've always kind of battled with body image and how my body looks, body dysmorphia. You guys know on this channel already that I've struggled with eating disorders most of my life, so that isn't a real surprise. I am trying to remind myself that no matter what I weigh or how I'm feeling a certain day, that I'm always pretty. So trying to send myself a lot of self-love. And I've started listening to some affirmation videos on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to keep those up and maybe even come up with my own list that I can tell myself daily. The next one is a fun one. I got into cooking this year now that I finally have my own kitchen. And one of the resolutions I have is to cook a new recipe each week. I don't know how successful I'm going to be with that, but I'm sure as heck going to try. I might switch it to cook a new recipe once per month. I've asked my partner for permission to do this and if he will try the recipes that I make, and he has agreed. So I might film a couple of those and try and get his reactions too if he's into it. The next one is a resolution that I've had for years, and that is to drink a whole water bottle per day. I have not done that. I've never been successful in staying hydrated. There was maybe 1 year of my life where I was good at that, but not lately. I have some really cute water bottles, so I need to be actually using them and filling them up and bringing them with me when I go out. My next resolution is to track my reading. At first, I was gonna try and set the resolution to be something like read 1 book per month, but I don't want to put that kind of pressure on myself. I've tried that mindset in the past and it hasn't really worked out, so I'm changing it now to just be tracking my reading intentionally, probably through my diary, but maybe in another way, maybe through a video, who knows. Next up is related to photography. I saw one of my favorite content creators, Piper Blue, post a mirror selfie for every month of this past year, and I thought that was a really cute idea. So I'm either going to try and do something like that where it's like a self-portrait, or if I can get my partner in on it, maybe doing like a couple's portrait every month and try and do like a fun theme around it. I like photography. I took some photography classes in college, so I have a passion for it. I like doing it. I don't get to use those skills a whole lot, so this is probably the only space I can think of to apply those, at least for now. And even though we've been taking a lot more photos together as a couple, especially photo booths, I love getting photo booth photo strips of us everywhere we go. It's like a little tradition we have. But I think it would also be nice to have like a serious portrait of us every now and again, even if it's only once at the beginning of the year and once at the end of the year. I think that would be fun. So something like that. Next up, I really want to attend a flea or thrift market this year as a vendor. I tried to do that this past year and was unsuccessful. I applied to a couple different places and was rejected. But I found a place in Seattle that is allowing any vendors to sign up, I'm pretty sure, and it happens sometime in the summer. So I'm hopefully going to be able to get into that. And if I don't, we'll never talk about it again. Yes, that's right. Something I am doing this upcoming year that I'm really excited about is attending an art fair as a vendor. I attended this art fair this previous year, and that was my first ever time vending for an art fair, and it did not go well. It wasn't a disaster. I did sell stuff, but I personally wasn't having a good time. There was a lot of personal issues going on around the time. I'm really hoping this year I can turn it into something fun and a lot less stressful. I'll talk more about it in a future video, but that's also something to look out for in early February. Okay, the next one I have been trying to do all year, and I think I'm getting better at it, but I need to do some research into how to replace doom scrolling. It takes over my life, dude. It's not good. I know that's the case for a lot of people. I have a tendency to dissociate when I'm stressed out, and that'll be the first thing I do is go on my phone, go to Instagram, and just start swiping when I don't want to deal with things. And I don't want to do that. It's such a waste of time. I get so much less creative when I spend my time doom scrolling. I'm more stressed out, I'm more anxious. So I need to replace that. I saw a YouTube video that talked about replacing doom scrolling with a journal. I don't know if that's going to be right for me or not, but I'm going to look into that and maybe a couple other things and see what works the best. Next up is a very surprising one for me, and that is to drink tea this year. One of my best friends and I went to a tea party place this past month, and she's a big tea drinker, but I personally am not huge on tea. Until now, I didn't realize how good tea is when you mix different things in it. I tried vanilla tea with milk and sugar, insanely good combo. And I also had, I think, pea flower tea with lemon and honey. Not only was that visually really cool, like the color changed when you added the lemon, but it also tasted so good. And right now I'm a coffee addict, and I'm not trying to quit that, but it would be nice to have something else that's a little less intensely caffeinated that can still give me a sweet little treat throughout the day. My last official resolution is to stock my kitchen like a restaurant. I also saw this as a suggestion on YouTube, and it was my intention when we first moved into the apartment, but as you know, there were so many problems with that apartment that the kitchen layout and storage of everything just really got away from me super quick. But I want to meal prep more this year. When I have meal prep successfully, it has significantly helped my eating issues and my overall just stress about food. And I think that will really help. And it'll also help me in the quest to cook new things. Hopefully, obviously, too, I really want to continue posting on YouTube. I am really excited. I have so many fun video ideas planned. I wanted to do a lot more at the end of this year, but so much has come up in my personal life that it hasn't been possible. But I'm hoping as the new year starts, I'm going to get some motivation back and creative energy back to keep making fun videos for you guys and make them better and better each time. Thank you guys for your engagement. All the nice comments you leave really mean a lot to me. I'm so excited to continue creating a community and space with you guys in the new year. I don't know what was wrong with this year, but I'm really hoping that we all have some really nice healing energy coming for us in 2025. I believe karma is real, so spread kindness, spread positivity, treat people with kindness, as Harry Styles says, and just do your best. I will see you guys maybe next week, but if not, happy holidays and happy new year. Bye, guys. My therapist asked me, what am I leaving out for 2025? And I was like, I didn't even think about that.